And we're live. So hi, welcome back. Today we're playing some more of the Outer Worlds. Jimothy is trying to earn the hat off the head of a man who did not want to give him his hat. However, his hat shall be mine. Oh, you're still alive. That's good. That's pleasant. Ew, excuse me. Okay. So yeah, we've got some stuff to do in this town over here. We also got to reunite Zane and Zebulon. Zebulon seems like a very generic space name. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of Zebulons in the galaxy. How do we even know this is the Zebulon that Niles wants to see? We're just taking a wild guess here. That's okay. We're gonna take Niles, we're gonna take him to see Zebulon. And he probably won't remember him because Zebulon has been brainwashed, so mind-washed, sorry. That's okay. Oh, hello.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472.
Well, that's not good.
A 472. Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
In dodging bullets, losing sleep.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch
teeth.
on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported.
Do what you wanna, cause talk is cheap and run like hell. Here comes the police. I'm gonna take that.
But I do love this. Come on, friend. Let's go set our labs on something juicy.
Hi, guys. Hello.
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang
I don't even
Crabbles
want to
ran us
think
out
about
of
the
the
damage
desalination.
those Crabbles are
Now
going to do to
we're
my
stuck here
machines.
on
They're
standby
Crabbles.
wages.
They ain't gonna do nothing to your precious terminal. Only thing they're in danger too was us.
Yeah, you may have it right of me. I just ain't certain.
There's too many of you looking around. I can't just steal everything from your camp.
Scout
Hello.
report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout.
Up.
Glad to hear that they
Up.
haven't managed to repair it.
Up.
Even if man has
Up.
temporarily put the
Up. Up.
Those guards are mighty agitated. And some are wearing gas masks. Yeah, something ain't right here. We should be cautious.
Oh, hello. Enemies with skull necks that are held bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too underleveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. That's how every enemy's been. Every enemy has had a skull. Homicidably irritable employee. Oh. But we should probably just leave him alone. He is homicidally irritable. Oh, they're all angry here. Okay, we're just gonna... We're just gonna be sneaky, sneaky.
Following the rules ever get anybody? It's like the rules are just a guide for what not to get caught doing. And all this is just sloppy.
I mean, yeah, we can come back later. We really don't have to deal with this right now. This isn't even where we need to be.
What?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Commander, watch your brothers.
I got him.
They did me in. Help me out.
Moving it.
I was doing okay until I wasn't.
What do you mean you're leaving? Leaving? Commencing termination! Hello? Hello?
Led to terrible suffering. A perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious. Plentiful.
Huh.
We
Well,
have everything
at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sun.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth. Milver Street reckons he's the key to converting this town. Let's bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
Confabulate?
Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Devised the paradigm.
Well, that's just rude.
A meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust.
Oh shit. So that was my fault. I should have realized that was a very long fall.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject.
This time we'll go around this way.
Ready to waste on your command.
Why the hell are these crabbles attacking? That was a bad throw.
Pick me up. I do it for
Look at a few courts low, Commander. Let me know when you need it.
Well, great. Now I'm sick.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Why is this town full of these things? Also, I'm out of ammo again. That's no bueno. Okay. Where are we going?
Time to earn my commission.
Damn it. I have a trauma kit. Bring me back. Thank you. Bring me to life. Alright, we're alive. But back to the question of why is this whole town infested with these damn things? What is going on here? Hey.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle.
This looks like the
or
place.
maybe open the door and bolt.
Oh, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point.
Nah, it's a great idea.
Back to the question of why are there so many crabbles here? What is going on? The cartridge. They're not long. They're definitely not wrong. This place is like the motherlode of loot. Ayo. Another high security lockbox. You know, hopefully those come in handy once I start getting things that can open them. Examine. Daily Journal of Good Neighbor Emily Woodham. First entry is 23:59. Yet anotherly perfectly perfect day. A dully kept daily journal for later reminiscence and routine sentinel review. First entry of 23:59. 0700 hours. Awoke to a new and brilliant day of abundance with thanks to Vigilant Hogarth, our benevolent sovereign. 7300 consume prestige regal tarts. Nourishingly delicious. 10:02, spotted aircraft streaking across the sky. 10:06, we have guests. 4 out-of-towners in Straden's uniforms trampling through the flower beds. 10:17, many more out-of-towners now. They take umbrage with our automechanicals, inflicting heavy damage. Out-of-towners are at my door, requesting entry. Strangers will not leave. Their words confound me. Claim they were chosen by someone's aunt to share unbridled consumerism. We'll need to confirm spelling. Perhaps ask Vigilant Hogarth. Oh my god, they are forcing open the door. Oh my. So they just forced consumerism on these poor people. Yes, that tracks. go ahead and open this. Plasma soak guide. Okay. Have to find out what the plasma soak does. Probably allows certain weapons to be soaked in plasma. Have to imagine based on the name. Science Adventures Quarterly, Commander Zane and Buddy. Wild Roy, the Raised by Primals boy. Oh. Okay. There's so much consumerism in here. What is going on? Hospital card. Ayo. Now this works out perfect. This will be a bunch of stuff that I can also give to the dude to try to, like, bribe the town. Terminal here. Enter passcode already left written in go getter. Oh. Hidden ambitions. Charlotte Winrod. Were it but offered, I would revel in life of minor functionary with middle administration, but such is not my lot in the Protectorate. Once delegated, okay. Palace of Uncertainty, Forbidden Fruit Taste. Serial thriller. Okay. Well, we've ransacked most of this town, it looks like. There you go. There you go. Work smarter, not harder. Nice, there were shotgun shells in there. Hell yeah. Hopefully we got more junk we can break down for crafting materials. Actually, yo. Hey,
Can I wait, Commander? At least until we've talked with Zeb.
No.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
I really don't need multiples of some of these hats, though. I'll break down one. Okay. And I probably don't need this much stuff anyway, but it is what it is. I think crafting levels to all now. You don't get experience for it. Okay, that was good to know, I guess. don't think I've stolen enough stuff yet. There we go. Yeah, this whole town got messed up.
Niles.
Howdy, Zed.
Hello.
You look... well.
Hi, Zeb. You know what, you talk to Niles. I'm gonna see... Oh, you literally had nothing in your pocket. Hack 2 and bypass shunt. That's unfortunate.
Always put your hands on other...
Is my hack even at 1? Darn. Darn.
Hands on
Okay.
other people's things.
I do. I do always put my hands on other people's things. Do you have a problem with it? You can go rounds right now if you got a problem with that. Zeb, you should really learn not to say the wrong things to me.
Stop that at once!
Quit fooling around, Commander.
What are you doing?
Lay low, Commander.
Did Niles turn his back on me when I did that? And be like, oh. Yeah, because I couldn't use his ability either. Darn. Anyway.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows?
Forgive my
thought you
transgressions.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
You didn't tell me Zebulon thought you were dead. That's
I know.
awful.
Didn't realize you would...
What else was I to think? You disappeared, sent no word. Death was the best I could have hoped for you, given the alternatives. Let's not mince words. You ran from the cause, I stayed, and suffered for it. Now you turn up with this stranger. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Who I am depends on how you treat me, so tread lightly.
I'm the doctor here. I'll decide the manner of your treatment.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Easy does it. We're all friends here, aren't we?
I see no one here I would count a friend. And if you think a few gracious words will mollify me, you are sorely mistaken.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies.
I am.
I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you?
Mental refreshment.
I actually needed you.
Brainwashing. Okay.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust.
He left me
There
floating
must
in
be
space for a
something I
decade.
can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Ooh, somebody's in trouble.
What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help...
Not really, but I'm here.
Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I mean, if Niles is in, what was the info they passed along? If they reach the console, they most likely expose you under torture, won't they?
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console.
Okay.
I'll answer what I can. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
By neighbors, I was referring to Westport.
Of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
I'll pry them open. I'll go pry their eyes open. Let's do it. Let's go pry open their eyes.
No.
Okay. Journal. Alright, for now, we are going to continue with the quest for the hat. I need this hat. I've been walking around like this. I need to mix up my look a little bit. I mean, I feel powerful. I look powerful, but you know, there's more than just feeling and looking powerful in life.
Huh. Well, the place is not shooting water anymore.
Hello.
All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Lockpick 3. Ooh, I need to get my lockpicking up.
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors.
Can you guys not follow me into places if you're not going to close the door behind you?
I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering.
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate respective fees.
Okay, what do you got?
Initiating.
Interesting. Okay. Advanced decryption key. Ooh. Take that. Light revolver, explosive round, shock barrel. Shock soak. Thank you for the shiny servos. I don't know if I have anything you might want, but I can see.
For recreation, we sleep well at night.
Matriarch and Sovereign chose Eden, the perfect ecotope, as our home, and devised the paradigm.
Well, it's infected. Medstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting.
No one seems to be stopping me from taking things. I shall continue to take whatever I wish.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. Let's save game. So, you're all
Complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with and through the sovereign. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust.
Well, that seemed to have ruined the entire quest. So, we'll just load game. We'll just load back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll talk to him this time. I'll stop killing
It is
people
my
on sight.
esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding
you
light
could open
for
your legs for me,
humankind,
if you know what I mean.
we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
They sneer at our contentment.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order.
I believe something still can be done.
It does look like it's in bad shape.
This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Work isn't strenuous or stressful.
Well, that seems pretty useless.
Nutritious and plentiful. We have everything.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Why, we're traitors, obviously. We've not fulfilled our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long.
Fascinatingly complex ecological network.
My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability. Responsibility was mine.
I mean, if you say so, dude.
Disgrace and judgment
just
should
use
be
words
mine
correctly
solely as well. My intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try.
Species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient.
That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer. Difficult place to saunter into.
Yeah, I need to get into the
Station's
box
off
relay.
limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
How can I say no to that? I can't. Yes.
It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community.
Oh, I already have the access pass.
Farewell now.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order.
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the Auntie's choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. Because we of the Protectorate believe in something.
Okay,
we
but
dream,
if you just
we aspire
then keep
together.
believing in what you want to believe
Auntie's
in.
choice would
you know,
replace
but
amity
join
and
Auntie's
purpose with
choice
want.
so you
the
can
endless,
survive.
empty pursuit of nothing. But in the end, what I care about most is my people. The only thing
your
they
people are
need,
wrong.
that all of us here need, are those automechanical parts. I would thank you to make haste retrieving them.
What would it take for your
Nobody
people to leave
needs
Fairfield?
go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
We're all in this together.
Well, that's what's commonly referred to as your opinion. I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
Sovereign devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part...
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining. What all of us need most here are those automechanical parts. Now, please, make haste retrieving them.
All right.
Farewell now.
More than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it.
Hey, Commander. Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not
Yes.
seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them. Right. Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be sentenced to death.
Fair enough.
Milverstreet also promised us a way into the Vox. Oh, and a ritzy hat. Man drives a hard bargain. If he can be trusted.
I want his hat. I do like that hat.
Given the condition of this place, I'd assume no shortage of willing spirits eager for a way out. But then, reason's sometimes hard to come by with the Protectorate. Before you make a decision one way or the other, let's ask around. See what the residents have to say. No use trying to lift up those attached to the muck.
That's fair enough, Niles. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I need people to talk to. I need things to steal. Break down junk. Plasma soak, 25% damage resistance to plasma and 5% physical damage resistance. Okay. That could come in handy. I'm gonna keep saving my stuff because I really need to make ammo. That's gonna be the goal. The goal is gonna make ammo. Band oiler uniform. Party upgrades. Oh. So I can't just give them like weapons and armor like in the first one? If I go inventory name. Oh yeah. Can't just Interesting. Oh wait. Okay. Interesting. Yep, the stuff I pick up is starting to do more damage. That's cool. Alright, we gotta go talk to some defectors. We need people to leave this colony. points, doubts, motility. So nothing of use there.
Everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
Yeah.
Material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, all fulfill our duty to the protector.
And I just figured there would be some NPC like in one of these houses or something to talk to. To be like, hey, join our side. Leave this place.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm. And we were left to scramble for purpose and profit like Empty's workers.
Atmosphere and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with and through.
Almost missed the routine.
Hello.
Visitors, huh? If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest...
He's very welcoming, in fact.
Glad to hear. Probably. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport.
Mech repairs mech repair, isn't it? So you're saying you're underqualified for the job?
Not exactly. All the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just... subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I am happy to help the system abide any way I am able.
Say, you're a technical sort. What kind of device uses these audio cartridges?
I assume those are approved Protectorate announcements, correct? With everyone's neighbor prudence and the like? I mean, sorry. Of course they are. Loudspeaker control terminal is in the proclamation station a few structures over. One with the antenna. I suspect they go there. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides.
Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure,
Outsider.
or manipulative
Okay, goodbye.
falsity. Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer.
We'll just pick all that up. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. And sabotage. Permanently overwrite Protector's broadcast. Yes.
Salutations! This is TV Nova Street of Fairfield.
That doesn't sound like a sanctioned communique.
The announcer's voice is so smooth.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust.
Maintenance log. Source status abundant. Momentary contaminated. Recovering. Darn. I wish I could level up. That would be helpful. Try to get my hack and my lock picking up.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish.
This is all going perfectly according to...
Hello.
You locked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries.
Not true.
Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
Any way I can
Don't
be of
suppose you
assistance?
have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
That's
My
not
extra
true.
parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Fine, I'm not going to put my back out to convince you. I know if I was sick, and I usually am, I'd want to use this anti-choice as medicine. Use the sickly trait.
You do look like you know what you're talking about. All right. On behalf of my patients and
Perfect. I had
thank
two
you.
passing traits there.
We're
That was
all
awesome.
grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you?
Sure do.
Oh, they'd just take us all in? Provide us with all the food and medicine and housing we'd ask for, would they? Doesn't align with how I've heard them depicted on the wireless.
Well, it's wrong. The Protectorate have clearly failed you.
This is dangerous talk, friend. We've already been branded traitors. If we give them any excuse now, they'll send in the Arbiters directly. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though.
Well, I already found the supplies, so, here you go.
Well now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities.
Well, he
He's
doesn't have a
skilled
respect for
leader,
your guys'
and we could
lives,
sorely use his
so
aid.
I feel
From
like just sneak
coordinating
out.
logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives. See you when I see you.
Okay. Generator station and a key card.
Everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets.
You think what's his face has the key card if I go pickpocket him?
The Sovereign would provide it. But how can Purpleberry Crunch be both evil and have 110% of the chemicals?
These new official announcements sure are confusing.
Makes a cream for it. Our Recreate Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation. Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses.
Why do those advertisements never stop?
We reject individualism, separately and together.
Oh, you have a name?
Huh.
Hello.
I can't say that voice sounds at all.
Give me just a minute and we will be right back to talk to him. I will be back in just a second. Alright. Alrighty. Alright.
Familiar? Ah, apologies for not noticing you
Sir?
there. Wasn't paying rapt attention to
Your
those
lips are
persuasive
very purple.
loudspeaker messages. No. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign.
Beneficent
that part always
ruler.
hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraut.
Okay. I know you're bland loyal to the lies with Auntie's choice. Same.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice, where nature ends, we begin. Give Auntie 2 bits, and she'll give you some new glitz. Give Auntie 5 bits, and she'll give you a facial spritz. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
Sorry, I got distracted listening to the commercials there. That was my bad. I'm unfamiliar with them, yet I'm made intrigued. You know, I'm gonna lie to him. I'm gonna lie. Sure, the ads for not some woolly cow cola are particularly riveting.
Ah, I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all.
Oh,
I
that's
laugh
it,
at
yeah.
danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters.
Okay.
Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
In fact, the former Protectorate subjects now abiding in Fairfield are free to choose any vocation they like and change occupations at the slightest of whims. This wildly
How I've waited to hear those words. Anything I might help with at present?
choice is in the name for a reason, my good subjects. Without further ado, I hereby extend my personal invitation to you all to join us in Fairfield and sample our unique brand of autonomous self-determination for yourselves. So, pack your bags and get ready to think for yourself, choose for yourself, buy for yourself. With Auntie's Choice, your life will be transformed for the best.
Why choose just any choice when you can choose Auntie's Choice? Remember, Auntie knows best.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message.
Really? What was he like? Bold, assertive, with a wildly obstreperous theatrical air?
Sure.
At Auntie's Choice, your so-called superiors.
An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar.
Did I mention the signing bonus is a case of Purple Berry Crunch?
They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a
With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness morning, noon, and night. All right, hand it over. Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth say? What would everyone say? I can scarcely imagine it.
They're gonna call you a
Abandoning
punk.
my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. No, I couldn't leave unless Hogarth ordered everyone to go.
Auntie's Choice.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie Fizzos.
Say, hold up there, friend.
I can be fairly persuasive. I'll talk to him.
Righto! Well, you seem rather confident. Best of luck, I suppose. You are surely going to need it. Please inform me when, of course, you receive it.
I will. I will, friend.
I wish I could be more like them.
How many more people do I need to convince? Okay. I gotta see if there's any more named peoples.
The advertisements help Nancy's folks straighten out. I was sad for a moment because my house constitutes flooding.
No, it feels like some kind of punishment. In fact, it feels like Auntie hates me.
Everything you need to get through your day.
I want to speak plainly to the citizens of the Protectorate.
I need a key card to get into places I'm not supposed to be. Maybe upstairs?
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth on edge.
Pollination cycle. Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Shit. Honestly surprised they noticed.
Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day.
I want to speak plainly to the citizens of the Protectorate. This war has forced you into an untenable position. You have no water. You have no food. Your mind
That didn't sound like prudence at all.
to collapse atop you, and plead though you may, your sovereign is silent. This suffering cannot continue. Listen to your hearts. Come to the very bastion of the weary and join the winning side.
Got something on my mind. Did you hear that message over the loudspeakers? About choosing your chosen profession?
I sure
That
did.
Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly, opt for any job you show proficiency in. Could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate subjects' unflagging resolve?
Both.
You don't say. Huh. So it's only here with our, perfect society that it works our way. How, fortunate for us all to benefit from such judicious guidance.
Your talents will be richly rewarded. You should probably switch, guy.
That's a right intriguing proposition. I do wonder what it's like to have a choice about things. If it weren't for Vigilant Hogarth, I do believe
Spacer's
I'd scupper
choice is
off
the...
to...
Oh, wait, sorry. Auntie's choice is
you
the
know
only choice.
where.
I've been frozen for 10 years, my guy.
You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
Molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for
Okay, I convinced enough of them.
not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan.
So let's go back. We need to get him to go to Fairfield so I can get the guy's hat. And away into the box machine. But the most part, I need to...
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth. Ah, the itinerant stranger returns.
Guess I wasn't listening earlier. Where do I go again? Certain events have transpired. You should reconsider relocating everyone to Fairfield.
Thought you'd agreed to help us, not those corporate heathens. Not my favorite topic of discourse, but I do like the cut of your jib. Very well. State your piece.
We're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing,
But it's not everyone, is it? I'm sure it's not. The majority of my subjects are steadfastly loyal, resolute, right as rain.
They might be, but they haven't endured enough. They deserve better.
Oh, I would love to argue that this is not the case, but I fear you are correct.
I am correct.
This war, this
I am Jimothy.
devastation.
Listen to me. I need a new
Can't be
hat.
denied they've taken their toll. Ultimately, I regard their well-being above all, but the joke is on you, really, and them, I suppose. Don't you see? We're all traitors. I no longer hold any authority over anyone. But if they still wish my blessing, it is theirs. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield. But I will be staying. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve. My former subjects jumped at the chance to abandon Westport. They don't need me.
Never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets, specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
Oh, come now. I am a vigilant of the Protectorate. I have endured untold hardships, countless battles. What's a little avatar? Oh, it never stops. The tumult of duplicitous lies. You're right. I can't
It'll
withstand
never
this
stop.
inane onslaught much longer
I'll even
alone.
turn it up before we
At
leave.
least in Fairfield, I'll have company in adversity. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain.
This is true. I wish safe travels to you and your peoples. And now I shall go collect my hat.
All right, then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
Subjects now abiding in Fairfield are free to choose any
Yay, I can return to the Miller Street.
and change occupations at the slightest of whims. This wildly unfettered personal freedom.
Attention, everyone. Attention. I, Vigilant Ogden Hogarth, hereby order all subjects under my command to abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to depart for the township of Fairfield, safely and together. Once there, you are to appeal to local authorities for citizenship with Auntie's Choice. Thereupon, you are thus and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order from your Vigilant and is not to be questioned and cannot be countermanded. Now see to your preparations. I will join you shortly. Need a moment to let this all settle in. I will be on my way by and by.
It's a puppy. Hi, puppy. It's... hello? It pinned me in the corner for a second. That was weird. Ah, bah humbug. Okay. Now we go back to Fairfield. And the guy must give me his hat. I am very persuasive.
Hell. I've stood this post so many times I can do it in my sleep.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my...
Alright, we made it. Minister Milver Street.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. Had anyone asked, I would have bet a year's pay against your capturing the hearts and minds of the denizens of Westport, and it seems I would have been out a great deal of bits. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts?
Only on getting into the box, which you promised to help me with.
I did indeed. Do forgive my preoccupations. The refugees are already long.
Now take your hat off.
With a few extra moments of agony. Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we arrived. I have no doubt he knows vital information to the Vox's functioning. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS undisputed claim...
So you're gonna have me talk to Hogarth again?
I've no doubt that when we next
betrayed
meet,
him.
I'll have
damn it, I
risen
could have just
6
done his
ranks
mission.
at least. Farewell.
Also, why are you still wearing your hat? Hold on. Hold on. Take his confidence like you took his hat. There we go. Jimothy now has his hat. I'm the true mayor now. How could you say different? Look at this. He copied my mustache and beard combo. And Jimothy Mind Freak is having none of that. None of it, I say.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind?
Excuse me. I can't just take the scrap metal. Anyway, I have the hat I wanted now. Who do you want me to go talk to? Dr. Vigilant Hogarth. Hogarth! Ow.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind.
The others appear to be acclimatizing well to this purposeless... Well, hello. You appear burning with purpose. Is everything all right? Has something occurred?
Mill Street said you could get me to the box relay.
A representative of Auntie's Choice lied. You must be shocked. Greatly.
Very.
Yes, I know of a means in. But you must do something for me there. Even though I no longer am of the Protectorate, I do care for its subjects. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in.
All right, what do you need
Once
done?
you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions.
Oh?
Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner.
Well, this one
That's
seems
an
to.
arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
Right. Who do I need to show the writ to in the Vox Relay?
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ. And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Okay. Corbin? Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Did him a favor once.
You already know the man, and the two of you are in good standing. All the better. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup.
Writ's getting me into the Vox Relay, I'll consider it.
That will have to do, I suppose. Here is the writ. Farewell now.
Nice. We've gotten into the Vox Relay, finally. After all this time. Yeah, we can either go in the optional drainage entrance. Also, what's my character skills? We need engineering up to 3. I need hack to come up. We also need to heal what's-her-face still. Unlock an additional weapon equipment slot. That could be helpful. Palm greaser. Bribes now cost less and stolen items sell for more. Ooh. I need something actually helpful. Take restricted access. Alright. Let's go fix the elevator. Then we can go kill a skeleton Krabby. And then what's-her-face will be mostly healed, which will be fantastic. Which is exactly what we're going for. Ayo. Spire Grove, Paradise Island. Okay.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Me, Jackson! You're too young to be a crater in the dirt!
He dead. It wasn't the fall that killed him. It was the sudden stop at the end. This is true.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place? Requires a medical 3. So I could have saved him, possibly.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
What the hell are you doing up there anyway? Gotta be a safer way to test him. Why jump from up there?
We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scrambled her brain? You're not that high up.
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these Protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe.
So they're jumping because they were
Yeah.
protected.
I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. A mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But Ida... I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
If you say so. Alright, how can I help?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts. What?
Why should I help you?
It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Alright, that's what I want to hear.
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Fear not, heroes like me are trained to use technology that hasn't even been imagined yet.
What? But that doesn't make any... Look, are you gonna help us or not?
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you.
Okay. How plasmatic leak enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows the plasmatic augmented leap enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate thrusters. Okay. So they don't work while falling. And they kind of work while falling.
Yeah.
Ida's datapad. When Auntie and her scrub muckers invaded, most loyal subjects gathered rifles and garnished Eden as steadfast spines and devoted hearts were a match for military proficiency and prowess. It was inspiring, but ultimately futile. I aimed to make my end worthy of the faith the Sovereign placed in me. Okay. I mean, I guess I could go help him. More flywheels.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Any medical or science? Oh. Should probably spec into science if I want to be able to craft ammo.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be awake.
Okay.
That's it? It was that easy?
Do. All right, you're down.
Thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate.
Ida's datapad showed your amazing competence while harboring a protectorate saboteur. The extra makes sure my version of events aligns with yours. Yes, but would you rather I tell the folks the stalwart survivors are bumbling idiots?
What? I didn't realize she'd left it.
Oh dear, that is scandalous, isn't it? Very well. If you'll keep this between us, I'll give you what I would have paid already, with a little extra on top.
That's right. All right, thank you, friends. I shall be on my way.
Yeah.
As I have a skeleton crabble to go fight.
Ain't sure why you're so broken up over losing the Auntie's Choice contract. You're your own boss now. No one's yanking your chain. That sounds pretty good to me.
You don't get it. You ain't nothing in Auntie's Choice without a contract. Just a rung leech scraping by. It's lonely at the bottom. But I ain't planning to stay there for long.
You say
believe
so.
me, I know more than you think. But you're with us now. We're a team. No bottom rungs in this group.
Sure. Don't mean to come across ungrateful. I'll pull my...
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I should have just kept shooting. That was all on me.
Belle says you turned her down for a massage.
Treacherous. You're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker and you deal bonus sneak attack damage. Sure, why not? That seems fun.
Massage.
Belle's massage protocol doesn't have a setting between a light touch and a
Flawed. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and overcome the better for it. This flaw drastically changed the experience, is not recommended for your first playthrough. Effects. Flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is retroactive. No, leave me alone.
kilometer per hour.
Stop picking on me.
Not exactly therapeutic. Feel a little bad telling that to her face, though.
Yeah, I've never taken into one of those massages, too. Honestly, you made the right choice.
Alright, we did that. Go outside, talk to him.
Oh, thank the law.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain.
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate.
What?
Oh.
Okay. Trip blade. Okay. Okay. Alright, we will go after the skeleton crabble cave, but I gotta know. I gotta know what's in here.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Alright. Lockpick 3, of course.
Looks like a fight.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Okay. Hopefully I'm somewhat going the right way. Someone was having a picnic up here. Shit. This is gonna be a fight, my friends. We must be prepared. We're going to fight our way through a bunch of crabbles.
Liquidate!
Ready to waste it on your command. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Well, this is a problem.
Knew you had my back.
We definitely don't have enough ammo for this. We'll try our best.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
Well, no, the scientists are probably dead. Just being completely honest with you. Hey, Niles.
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong. If you're talking Horizon anyway, was there anything else you needed?
Yes.
Sure.
I need scrap metal. Okay, so... Put that back. Okay. Oh no. Oh, compact rounds. This is the only ones that use compact rounds. Okay. I need to be able to craft short rounds and shotgun rounds. This is going to be bad. Alright. Now we know. Mysterious cave discovered. Found the scientist.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the crabbles out. Let's see here.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't mind.
Check my inventory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come from... I don't know where it's gonna come from. Alright, see if it comes out.
Armed and ready.
How are you still upright over there?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Over here! Bring home the head!
This is a problem. We've got so many of them. I'm just gonna keep running as fast as I can.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's ordered. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Back in business.
Bullshit. That's okay. That's okay. This time, we got it.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Rabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Revolve in the head, combat!
Okay. I got this. I just need better weapons. I messed that up big time. Messed it up.
Prescription filled. Vitals looking a mite marginal.
There is nothing I can do. Okay. Okay.
Practicing.
I've died so many times now.
Making it easy for us. Watch yourself.
Brief combat!
Let's flash it before my eyes, Commander! Revive me!
Oh, it's frustrating that they crawl underground and I can't do anything about them with this particular gun while they are crawling underground.
Medkit coming your way. Making it easy for us. Watch yourself. pretty scathed, Commander. Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Oh shit. Time to move.
Combat! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Damn, you're tough. How's he still standing?
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Oh, that would have been nice. Yep. I can do it. I know I can do it.
The one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Coming your way! Damn, you're tough. How's he still standing? Looking a little woozy there, Commander. You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Knew you had my back.
Okay. Okay, why was the burning stopping me from revive? That's not fair. Come on. No! Ah, Niles. Dude, Niles was literally pushing. Oh my god. Okay.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Okay, then you can fucking stay down, asshole. You pushed me so I couldn't get shots on the thing.
Got a distraction for you. Combat. How are you still up?
Back in business.
No, this is a problem. I mean, that's really all I have. Fuck.
Commander, you're bleeding. That Voltron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty, even after. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
Well, that only took way too many tries. Alrighty, so now we can head back to Fairfield, and then that'll be about it for the day. Or actually, we haven't been back to the ship in a minute. Jeez. Landing pad, the incognito. Oh. Oh. Darn. Can't open any of them. That's okay. We've made it back to the ship. We're all gonna relax, have a nice time here, and yeah, that's about it for the day. Thank you for joining me here. We'll be back tomorrow. Anyway, later.